beleaguered, unfortunate, but nonetheless proud community has found a braver, more gallant young champion.
Even when they kill me, they can never take the game from a young G
who lies before us, unconquered still.
Till the day I die, I'll be remembered as a paid nigga, outlaw to the grave, a motherfucking made nigga.
The incident you had with the stuntman on the set of the music video Made Niggas, give me the backstory behind that.
Well, that story, man, and I believe also Gobi have a video where he broke it down, because Gobi told me some stuff that we didn't know. You know what I mean? That we was like, wow. First of all, the stuntman, he was like an ex-military, and he just was like, he was feeling himself. He was really into it, and he was really like kept mouthing off to me, kept mouthing off. And I remember one time he was like, man, I'll take you. We can go out in the back and fight. I'm 17. This dude tall and, you know what I mean? Like a Navy SEAL, ex-Navy SEAL, taking a stunt. He taking his stunt business too serious. I'm still trying to be professional, but at the same time, the stunt man kept, you know, wilding out. And but the whole time, Pac paying attention. You know, so Pac paying attention, and I guess when he said it again and did something, Pac just snapped. And when Pac started hitting him, we all started hitting him. You know what I mean? And eventually, I think somebody turned the light off. Bro, I remember somebody turned the light off. It was crazy because somebody turned the light off, and I remember Pac screaming, telling all of us to come and to surround him. You know what I mean? He's like, come. Like, he starts yelling our names out, and we all got around him because he probably, you know, Pac was like kicking in, like, you know, the lights off, you know, telling what's going to happen. Dude. When the lights turned back on, they kicked the dude off the set, and we left. Pac was like, you know what, I'm tired, and we left. We didn't know until Gobi said it later that this guy came, he went to his car and got a gun.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building, and this is Machiavelli Media. So every time I hear Mutah talk about the Made Niggas video shoot, he's speaking from the memory of a 17-year-old. He's telling you what was going on at the time in his mind and what he was thinking, and he broke this down first on the Art of Dialogues channel, and then he did it on Vlad recently. And I spoke to Gobi about this years ago, but I want to take a look at what really was going on, because I don't think at the time Mutah was even thinking about what possibly could have been happening at that Made Niggas video shoot. Let's just take a look at the facts here. Now, first and foremost, we know that it was several contracts on Tupac's head from several different individuals. We know there were several assassination attempts on Tupac's life multiple times before ultimately it occurred in Las Vegas. And I believe without a shadow of a doubt that this Made Niggas video shoot, it wasn't a coincidence that an altercation broke out and somebody possibly could have lost their life. Now, let's take a look at it. Now, Mutah said that this stuntman, who was claiming to be ex-military, showed up and was very disruptive and kept antagonizing him. That makes me believe that this individual was sent by somebody, and he had one sole purpose. He came there to be a disruption. He was there to start a fight. And in the midst of the commotion, he was supposed to kill Tupac Shakur. Now, let's take a look at it. That's how it always worked. All you got to do is look at the Malcolm X movie. When they killed Malcolm X, when he was speaking in front of that small crowd, in front of Betty Shabazz and his children, what happened? Get your hand out my pocket, nigga. Get your hand out my pocket. They went to see, security went to see what was going on, and they rushed the stage with 12 gauges and took Malcolm X's life. That takes me back to the eulogy in the beginning of my videos now that I use with Ozzie Davis, who was actually speaking about Malcolm X. Some of you get upset about that. But a history forgotten is bound to repeat itself. And somebody has been killing our black leaders for a long time now. And everything that was said about Malcolm X, you could apply to Tupac, because Tupac was way more than just a rapper. He was an activist. He was a leader, and yes, he was a revolutionary. So I thought it was, quite appropriate to let that live on through the memory of Brother Tupac Shakur. But let's get back to the assassination attempt right here. So this guy is bothering the youngest member of the Outlaws. Somebody at the time that was a known hothead. Just bothering them, picking on them, taunting them. And, Mutah said Tupac was watching it. He was watching it unfold. And then finally, Tupac being who he was, he jumped in. They put hands on the guy, smacked him around a little bit. And in the midst of the chaos, now here's the most important part. Mutah said the lights cut out. Now, who the fuck would have cut the lights out in a time like that? The lights cut out, right? And he said that Tupac started screaming, "Yo, get around me. Basically, cover me, shield me." Pac knew the move. See, one thing people don't realize, when Tupac was the head of the Young African Panthers, he was getting taught by, former Black Panther leaders. Straight up. They was teaching them and mentoring them. So he had military training for real. I know you hear him say military mind. He told them guys to form a circle around him when the lights cut out, because he knew that was the move. When the lights cut back on, guess what they did? Oh, the video was over. Pac said, "Hey, we getting the fuck out of here. Whatever you got, that's it. It's a wrap." Because he knew it was more than just a heated argument. And if you don't believe me, I got a challenge for anybody out there right now. Anybody that's going to come along and try to dispute this video. Okay, if I don't know what I'm talking about, then find the stunt man. I've been extra on TV shows and in movies and music videos. Okay, then find the stunt man. Because you had to give your name. Because they don't pay you with cash, you get a check. Your name, your address, active phone number at the time. Wasn't emails back then, but find the stunt double and let him tell his side of the story. I bet you can't. Because he was sent. Now, Gobi said once Tupac and them left, the stunt double didn't know they left. He had went to his car and got his weapon. Came back and Pac and them was gone. Now, Death Row Security, they sent the dude off the set. When the altercation broke out, the dude got sent off the set. But he didn't leave. See, the people that sent him are very patient. They look for the right opportunity to strike. It ain't had to be the same day. They just need the right setting. They need the right environment, and they need the right circumstance to strike. This guy would have said he was there on the video shoot. Yes, he's ex-military. That already checked the biggest box. Ex-military. He came to the video shoot in good faith, and he got into a fight with one of them hoodlum outlaws, and Tupac jumped in it, and they beat him up, and he was simply defending himself. That's what he would have said. He shot Tupac out of self-defense. That's what he would have said. But he didn't get a chance to. See, Tupac had made some enemies with some very powerful people, man. On a street level, on a business level, and a political government level. his head had to be on a swivel because they was coming. And eventually, somehow, they got the brother Pac. Do you think this was just a mere altercation that made niggas video shoot between Mutah and a former Navy SEAL? Or was it something much bigger at work? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is Machiavelli Media. Turn on them post notifications so you be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.